rule breaker! You are banned from the daycare!
Welcome to yet another night filled with existential dread, the distinct smell of low-quality pizza, and uncanny animatronics. Tonight, we're diving into the eerie and enigmatic world of Five Nights at Freddy's. Specifically, since we're expecting the upcoming release of the full feature film, we figured it's worth going through some development trivia surrounding this hit indie franchise. Whether you're a seasoned security guard or a newcomer to the series, there's something here for everyone. Are you ready to face off against Freddy, Bonnie, Foxy, and all the other animatronic nightmares lurking in the shadows? No? Fair enough, I guess. Those that are familiar enough with Scott Cawthon's history as a developer already know more than enough about his previous non-horror games and how Five Nights at Freddy's 1 was originally meant to be yet another one of those non-horror titles before he ultimately took the criticism and ran with it. What we'll be focusing on instead are the things that didn't quite make it during the final release of the first game. For one, based on a few examinations of the source code done by folks online, it became evident that Scott initially conceived an old-school life system in the game where players would be reset to night 1 after encountering 5 deaths. For obvious reasons, this idea was ultimately discarded, and we can say for sure this was for the better. Moreover, in the initial trailer, the animatronic Bonnie is depicted sprinting through a corridor, a scene which was later replaced with Foxy in the final version of the game. You can even see Bonnie removing its head, unveiling the endoskeleton beneath the costume, a detail absent from the actual final release.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbears, where fantasy and fun come to life.
Moving on to the immediate sequel, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has a couple of cases of what we like to call fan canon turned legit. Besides being the first entry to adapt the fan nickname Golden Freddy for the character only known as Yellow Bear within the game files, FNAF 2 also has a lot of references to the early Freddy memes. A poster featuring Freddy asks, quote, "You ready?" as a neat little nod to the famous "Are you ready for Freddy" meme. Secondly, in the first game's custom night, attempting to play with all the animatronics at their highest difficulty level was affectionately referred to as 420 mode by fans, for reasons we probably don't have to explain. Naturally, in the sequel's custom night, there's a specific setting cheekily named 2020-2020 by Scott, which exclusively activates the original animatronics at max difficulty. As for the third, and perhaps most underwhelming entry, we have a case of accidental genius, as the spring trap hallucinations that occasionally occur following a ventilation error were initially a glitch, but Scott found the concept intriguing and thought it aligned with the idea of the guard experiencing hallucinations due to oxygen depletion. As a result, he decided to retain them as a deliberate feature.
I'm going to come find you.
To close things off with the fourth main entry, let's take a step back. Not in the digital world, mind you. Some of you might still have it fresh in their minds, but when Scott originally unveiled the game's first teaser image, strange patterns of alternating 7s and 8s started to show up throughout his website's coding. Obviously, this was a form of ARG marketing to build up the hype. The FNAF fanbase proceeded to enter these digits into Google Maps, and by sheer coincidence and luck, it managed to locate the location of a completely separate real-life pizzeria, which was not done on purpose on Scott's part. When fans learned of this, there was a rush of action, and scores of them called the pizzeria repeatedly and quickly. Unfortunately, this caused quite a bit of annoyance for the pizzeria to boot. A few fans who lived nearby to the pizzeria intervened to dispel the claims connecting the restaurant to the marketing. Scott even intervened and added a note on his website confirming that the games had no related phone numbers, official or otherwise, and deleted the glitches from the website's coding. On a wholesome note, the owners of the pizzeria didn't have any bad will against Scott in the end. They even introduced a Fazbear Pizzeria special for a short period of time as a goodwill gesture. With all that said, we're thankful for your time. Are you looking forward to the film? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section, and, if interested, check out our other videos. Every like and subscription helps, so we thank you once more. And on that note, we hope to see you again. Same channel, different time.